Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. The Yankees lose another extra inning game on the road. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
They offered you a chance to be a cop, and you blew it! You blew it.
But you're naughty. No.
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. Well, the Yankees since 2020 moved to 17 and 32 in extra inning games on the road, and the Yankees lose a heartbreaker 6-5 in Chicago tonight, and it all started off gangbusters. The Yankees, who are usually slow out of the blocks, put up a 4 spot in the first inning today, and you thought with Cam Schlittler going, this was going to be a cakewalk, but the Chicago White Sox had different ideas today. Goldschmidt singled to left for the first run, and then big news from the guy that's been on the trade block for about a year and a half now. Spencer Jones showed up and hits a huge 3-run home run tonight, and that just shows that Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones now aren't worried about being traded, and they're putting their heads down and playing every day because guess what? They can't be traded. With the injury to Cody Bellinger, Spencer Jones and Jason Dominguez are going to have to play every single day until help arrives. Now, Spencer Jones with that 3-run home run, and then killer Cam Schlittler had the shutdown stuff once again today. He goes 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, 93 pitches, and moves his ERA to 2.4. But Fernando Cruz and the bullpen was a little shaky tonight. But we got to take a second out to give props to your boy, my boy, none other than Tim, King of the Hill from AutoZone. Hey, Tim, your wife's on the phone. Hold on. I got a guy on third breathing down my neck, and I got to get out of this no-out jam. How good is Tim Hill? He gets 3 consecutive ground balls to get out of the 10th inning, and that's exactly why we love Tim Hill on this show, because he gets to the chopper! And that's why Tim Hill takes those pack of Newports, throws them in the trash can, comes up to the bump, and induces ground balls. And then I know that you were nervous when your boy, their boy, our boy, none other than Duval got into the game. And one of the best things about Duval, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are looking at him very closely for a trade. Thank God. They must be taking ayahuasca over there if they think they're going to take this guy and be a reclamation project with him. But Duval doesn't know where the ball is going half the time. Hell, the audience, the batter, and Duval and the catcher don't know where the ball's going. So that actually plays to Duval's advantage sometimes, because even the batter is worried about getting hit or worried about striking out, and that's what Duval brings to the bump. But the New York Yankees bullpen, you can't really blame them on this one. They've been lights out for the better part of 2 months, and tonight, with not all their high-leverage guys going because we used them earlier in the series, got to admit, with the secondary guys in the bullpen, the Yankees hang tough tonight. And you know, I'm not going to be doom and gloom after this loss, because the Yankees are showing poise.
Poise counts! Poise!
And you know what? It was a matter of time before our boy Blackburn came back down to earth and had a blip in the radar tonight with 2 earned runs, with 2 home runs back-to-back. And I don't know about you, man. When Murakami got into the box, I was like, here's going to be back-to-back home runs, and that tied the ball game at the time. And these seems like all these things happened 3 days ago, because the game wound up going 12 innings, and the only reason the Yankees lost this game tonight is because Ali Sanchez decided to take his brain out of his head, throw it in the dishwasher, and it came out clean in the rink cycle because he decided to pull off a pickoff move at third base? What are you, Pudge Rodriguez? Bro, get a reality check. At that point, you don't even mess with the base runners. The pitcher and the catcher, you're not worried about the ghost runner. You're not worried about a runner on third base. A hit scores them, guys. You should be worried about a wild pitch and trying to pick off somebody at third, and McMahon did his best to try to pick it off. But you know what? Even in this loss tonight, and yes, the Yankees need to correct losing in extra innings on the road because now it's a thing. But the one thing about today is that these Yankees keep doing the next right thing to be in ball games. And I got to give some credit to Aaron Baboon, because I know the Baboon loves the levers. But for him holding the fort down with all these injuries, and these guys look like they got some fight in them, and now they're starting to manufacture runs. Even that Paul Goldschmidt moving the runner over in extra innings, that's exactly what the Yankees are going to have to do. They were going to have to change their approach. They were a pitching-first team, and they're going to have to manufacture runs, and that's the reason the Tampa Bay Rays are in first place, folks. So yes, it sucks to lose an extra inning game, but the thing about these Yankees right now is that they're in games and that they scored 5 runs, and it seems like they woke up a little bit in this series. But tomorrow, they got a game at 2 p.m., and it's a quick turnaround time. So the Yankees are going to have to win this one because the Yankees are still 2 games out of first place behind the Tampa Bay Rays. The Boston Red Sox lost tonight, so that's a good thing. But the New York Yankees are showing resolve. They're showing grit, and they're showing poise for the first time this season. Am I just getting soft in my old age, or do you think that these Yankees look a little more determined? Let me know in the comments below, because the New York Yankees are going to have to hold down the fort, and that huge trade deadline that we were hearing so much about in the beginning. Remember, a month ago, it was Skubal. Then it was Mason Miller. It was like, all right, I don't think it's going to be to that. I think all the New York Yankees need to do, and it shows with Sanchez throwing the ball into the outfield tonight, and with Austin Wells completely lost in the batter's box, the New York Yankees should do small moves. Go get Jeffers, right-handed catcher. You need him. Get some tertiary guys from AAA. Give them to the Minnesota Twins. Then go get 2 bullpen arms. And I have to admit, the New York Yankees should be on the horn with the New York Mets for a Luke Weaver reunion. Bring the Dream Weaver back. We know 2 years ago when the Yankees went to the World Series, he threw that team on his back as the closer, and the New York Yankees could use a Luke Dreamweaver in their bullpen. Hell, he can keep his house. He's still in New York. So the New York Yankees also need a mid-level right-handed outfield bat, because Schumann is not going to be able to sustain whatever you call that in the outfield. And now, get trick, Michael K's boy, your boy, is playing lights out for the White Sox, and it looks like they should have kept him. But the New York Yankees are showing grit. They're showing determination for the first time this season. Is Trent Grisham 2 for 38? Yeah, he's awful. Is Jazz Chisholm got an on-base of 289? Yeah. But you know what? This year in 2026, man, all bets are off. We all suck. But go over to New York Minute on Instagram, where we don't suck. That's NEWYRKMIN. Anywhere in that smoke wagon you call the information superhighway, you can find this face. Lucky you. Also, have you become a New York nut yet? For $1.99 a month, you get twice the show for half the dough. Also, go over to the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video, and you can get your new Timothy t-shirt. Seattle's got Jimothy, New York's got Timothy. So remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. Bye.
That's your boy.
So
He
have to
said
work.
he was-
Goodbye. That's my boy.